funny thing is that I picked Australia mainly because one, my name is Sydney. So I thought it would be funny to just say Sydney, studied in Sydney. But also one of my favorite movies was Nemo. And I always just was fascinated by like seeing everything in the movie that was like looking at the Sydney Opera House and like the coral reefs and everything like that. So I kind of wanted to explore that myself. So that was kind of just like my own like childish curiosity. So when I had the opportunity to apply my junior year, I was like, let me just go for it and see what's gonna happen. I think I loved seeing the difference between how classes were taught. So it was kind of interesting because they kind of do like a lecture and tutorial. We go into like a lecture, and then the next class we all kind of work together and do either a project together, or we do some sort of like group-based project, which is here it's kind of like all lecture-based work. So I really enjoyed seeing that, but also it gave you a lot of opportunity and freedoms to go out and explore the city that you're in, which was really interesting. I think because I was in an English speaking country, it was a lot easier than if I were to go to like a country that didn't speak English. I think the hardest part was looking in the opposite direction with the cars because I was so used to looking like in one direction. And I loved going down to the beaches and kind of doing different hikes and things like that. But it's like interesting because you kind of get both the beach living and the city living all in one, which I really loved that aspect of Sydney because you really just get like the beauty of everything within that city, which is amazing. With the dorming, it was interesting because I lived with people from England and Ireland, and then one girl was from Australia, and another girl was from actually New Jersey. So I got like a mixture of everyone. I think my main goal was mainly like, getting my academics done while I was out there, but also kind of seeing as many things as I possibly can. I did join a club called Art Goes To. So it was a club that kind of gives like discounted rates, or they just go out and do different activities. And there's this beach called Bondi Beach, which is very famous. And my school was actually a 10-minute walk from this beach called Coogee. So I did this walk, which was like a Coogee to Bondi walk. It was like a 13-mile walk. So I did all these different walks. I saw like the Sydney Opera House. I was not even that far from it. So it was just like seeing all these things, but also like connecting with my flatmate, like being at Pace. I can do that as well, but like going outside of the continent and meeting all these people I probably would have not have met at Pace is great. Want to experience more of Australia, like extend your stay a little longer so you could kind of see like the coral reefs, Perth, Melbourne, and the other areas of Australia. I knew a lot of people, they would like spend their weekends going to all these spaces. Some of the people would actually like spend hundreds of dollars going to like New Zealand and Tasmania and doing all these things. But if you do have the funds and you can extend your study abroad like a little bit, like your visa is for a long time. So just maybe after your study abroad ends, extend your stay a little bit and kind of take those trips to those spaces because I kind of wish I did that. I'm really glad that I just took this opportunity with Pace. I would not have thought to take this opportunity. Like, I'm a student athlete. So with this busy schedule, I don't know if this is going to be possible, but I made it happen and I'm really glad that I got to take it.